September 2011.
A light comes up on a girl who is wearing trendy, popular clothing and talking on a cell phone.
And I was like, no, Steven told me to tell you that Judy liked Carl, but then I found out that it turns out Carl was dating Brittany before they broke up the big dance, and I was like, I seriously can't even right now.
The lights go down on Lexi and come back up on a boy with glasses surrounded by books. He is holding a pencil and paper and talking to himself.
And so x equals y squared plus 5. I mean 6. I'm never going to finish this extra credit homework in time.
He frantically starts erasing his answer on the paper. The lights go down on him and come up on an insecure girl sitting on a bed in front of the mirror with a makeup bag beside her. She is twisting a tube of mascara in her hands. She smiles, attempting to exude confidence, but frowns again. A voice calls out to her from off stage.
Ari! Ari!
An older girl enters the room in an annoyed fashion. She is dressed in a perfect outfit and is tall, pretty, and confident. She takes the makeup bag that is on the bed.
Did you steal my makeup bag again?
Mom said it was for both of us.
Katie takes a tube of mascara from Ari and laughs.
Come on, you're way too young to be using mascara.
I'm 14.
Katie grabs a paperback, colorful book from the dresser by the bed and sits down next to Ari.
Which is apparently old enough to be reading Junie B. Jones and the...
Ari attempts to reach for the book, but Katie pulls it further out of her reach.
Give that back. Katie!
The scene freezes on that scene and the lights come up on another boy. He breathes a couple of deep breaths before talking. These are not nervous deep breaths, but rehearsed, exaggerated ones. When he speaks, it again seems rehearsed and exaggerated.
Okay, Sammy, you got this. You so got this. So all of them what you're made of. Knock them dead and break a leg.
He begins to do lip trills as the lights fade off of him and back onto Lexi.
So then she was like saying it was my fault. But I said, you were the one who told me that Bobby liked me. Then she got angry, and so then I told Liz to talk to her. And I was like, I'm starting high school tomorrow. I do not have time for this.
The lights go down on her and back up to James. He is now holding a notebook and looking down at it, satisfied.
I think I have it. If I can take both chemistry and physics my junior year, that will leave me a free window to take advanced calc. Honors diploma, here I come.
The lights fade out and go back to Katie and Ari.
All I'm saying is that I'm your older sister and I'm just trying to protect you. If people see you reading something like this in high school, they will shove you in a locker for sure.
I don't think I'm gonna get...
You are so lucky you have me, though I can't help you with the annual dumpster throw they do to all the freshmen on the first day of school.
You're lying. They don't do that.
She turns away in disbelief, but then turns back eagerly.
Really?
The scene fades to Sammy.
High school is tough, but you are tougher. The mountain may be high, but you will climb it. You are so awesome.
Fade back to Lexi.
Anyway, I have to go. Good luck today. I'll call you again after school ends.
She hangs up the phone, puts it in her purse, and exits. Fade to James. He is shoving all of his things into his backpack.
Books, check. Binders, check. Pencils, check. Erasers, check.
James!
Coming, Dad.
He zips his backpack off and up and throws it on and exits. Fade back to Ari and Katie.
And you can't say anything stupid on the first day. If you do, people will remember it forever.
But what if I mess up and I say something?
Ari, Katie, bus!
Well, little sis, I hope you're prepared for the worst 4 years of your life. Oh, and don't expect me to, talk to you.
She exits.
Hey, wait up!
She follows her sister. Fade to Sammy. He fixes his hair to look perfect.
You are so awesome.
He exits, transition to a long hallway full of high school lockers. Ari is putting her backpack inside one of them, and Lexi is a few lockers down from her texting on her phone. She puts her phone down and notices Ari. She walks excitedly over to her.
You Ariana Campbell?
I go by Ari, but yes.
I know your sister Katie. Well, I don't know her. I know of her. the whole freshman class is talking about her. She's one of the most popular girls in school. Every boy wants her, and every girl wants to be her.
That's cool. What's your name?
I'm Lexi. We should totes hang out sometime. Oh, let's meet during lunch.
Well, I was
See you
actually.
then. Bye.
She exits. Sammy walks on holding a map and wandering aimlessly trying to figure out where he is going. Ari walks up to him.
Are you looking for something?
Oh, do you know where the gym is?
That's easy. It's 3 hallways down in that direction, 2 doors on the left. I've had to go to a lot of my sister's cheerleading competitions there.
Oh, so you have a sister.
Oh, my sister's Katie Campbell.
Cool. Who's Katie Campbell?
You're not from around here, are you?
My family actually just moved here in June. I'm brand new.
Huh. I'm Ari.
Sammy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
She begins to exit.
Hey, do you maybe want to have lunch together today?
Yeah. Sure, meet me at the bottom of the stairs by the lockers in the science hallway.
As Ari walks off stage, James walks on carrying a lot of books. She bumps into him and his books fall. She helps him pick them up.
I am so sorry.
No, it's my fine. It's fine. It was my fault. Oh, hey, aren't you Katie Campbell's sister?
Ari sighs and walks off. Sammy walks up to James. James looks nervous.
So, I'm guessing Katie's like that cool, popular girl that's in all those high school teen dramas. I'm Sammy.
You're Sammy. I mean, I know that not in a weird way, but I do know you, you know? What I mean to say is I saw you in the Sunshine Theater Company's production of Guys and Dolls this summer. I don't typically like theater, but I did like you. I mean, not in a weird way. What I mean is, I'm James.
Okay. Well, I do love it when people see my performances. I guess I'll be seeing you around, James.
Transition to the stairs by the lockers. Ari sits impatiently at the edge of a small isolated group of stairs. She takes out her phone and fiddles with it nervously. Enter Sammy. He is holding a lunch tray full of food from the cafeteria.
Hey,
Oh, you scared me.
I'm sorry.
They sit for a few minutes.
I didn't think you would come.
Why would you think that?
Well, I don't know.
How come you wanted to eat here?
Katie always says that the cafeteria is so crowded you can barely hear each other talk. She told me this is the best spot if you don't want to be around a lot of people.
Ah, right.
They awkwardly sit in silence for a while before Lexi walks on and interrupts them.
There you are, Ari Campbell. I thought we were going to hang out, but then I spent 15 minutes looking for you. And who are you?
Oh, I'm Sammy. Do you two know each other?
Kind of.
Lexi sits down between the two of them, uninvited.
So, what do you do?
I'm a part of the theater.
Well, you're quite the person, aren't you? I got to say that this first day of high school has been quite the experience. I have run into so many people. The cafeteria was very crowded, but oh well. Oh, I ran into your sister in the bathroom today, of all places. She is so cool. You know, it is amazing how the most miserable places in the world can be turned into something beautiful when you're there with the right people. So, how was your day?
Well,
James walks by with his nose in a book. Lexi notices and calls out to him.
Hey, James.
Oh, hey, Lexi.
What book do you have your nose in this time? This is high school. You really want to be known as a school nerd again? James and I went to the same middle school together. Nobody ever knew what his face looked like because it was always covered by some book.
Well, I was actually going to the library to do some homework, so...
Oh, sit with us. You should try socializing for once. It won't kill you.
He sits down reluctantly.
Well, this has been quite an interesting lunch period, hasn't it?
The others smile awkwardly. The lights black out.
October 2011.
The main four are still sitting on the stairs, but their positions have changed. They are laughing.
I'm telling you guys, it's true. Whenever we're supposed to look like we're whispering on stage, we say watermelon, watermelon a bunch of times.
Okay, everyone. I have an announcement to make. You two, James. My friend from middle school is having a party at her house this weekend. We are going. No excuses.
I don't know. I
Well,
have
I
to go to.
You guys never go out and do anything. It'll be fun. I promise.
The bell rings, everyone disperses, but Lexi stops Ari.
Hey,
Hey.
you know, Ari Campbell, I don't think you and I have ever had any real girl time together.
Well, I don't
Oh, I am going to take you to the mall after school to buy outfits for the party.
You don't have to do that.
Of course I do. You're my friend.
Look, the only real reason why girls buy clothes and care about what they look like is because they think it's going to impress a boy.
Like how you have a crush on Sammy.
What?
Lexi smiles and walks away.
Hey, wait up!
She follows. James and Sammy enter.
Listen, do you really want to go to that party tomorrow?
Not really. I already know I'm super awesome and popular. I don't need to go to some dumb party.
I would rather be studying. Lexi is annoying.
Didn't you go to middle school with her?
Yeah, but I didn't really know her. I mean, we never really talked.
Well, I know Ari will be at the party, and she's pretty cool. So I think I'm going to go.
Great. If you go, I have to go. Otherwise, Lexi will never let me hear the end.
They both laugh and exit. Ari and Lexi enter.
Even if I did have a crush on Sammy, and I am not saying that I do, it's not like I could do anything about it. Okay, I've only spent 5 minutes alone with the guy, and they were probably the most awkward 5 minutes of my life.
Well, he'll be at the party, right? I'll tell you what, I know a little about how boys think. I can help you make a good impression on him.
The scene transitions to a party. There is loud music playing.
Why don't you go up and talk to him?
Katie says the guys don't like it when girls approach them at parties.
You are never going to go anywhere if you're afraid to put yourself out there.
Well, Katie says it isn't always good to put yourself out there.
You have to catch him before some other girl does.
Look, Katie says that...
Your sister says. What I'm saying is that you can either make a good impression on the guy you like or go home alone and sad.
Sammy and James enter.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Sammy. I need to talk to you, like, over here.
Okay.
Do you know where the bathroom is? I can't even hear myself think.
Here, pretend like we're talking about something really important. Watermelon.
What are you doing?
Just follow my lead and trust me. Watermelon.
Watermelon?
Sammy told me that he is good at reading watermelon people's lips, and I need to tell you something, but I don't want him to hear. Watermelon.
What? Watermelon.
Lexi thinks I, Watermelon, have a crush on him.
Lexi thinks everybody has a crush on everyone. Watermelon.
But the thing is, Watermelon, I actually do like him. Watermelon, do you think I should ask him out?
Well, my watermelon experience in the world of dating isn't exactly grand. But Sammy is pretty cool. I'd go for it. Watermelon.
Ari takes a deep breath and crosses to Sammy and Lexi.
Hey, Sammy, do you think I could talk to you for a second? Like alone?
Sure.
They move far off from the group.
What's up?
Watermelon.
Sammy looks confused and Ari turns embarrassed.
December 2011.
James and Ari are sitting together at the stairs by the lockers.
So, it has been a couple months since the watermelon incident, and I don't think that things are awkward between me and Sammy. Do you think I should ask him out again? James!
What? Oh, sorry, Ari. Lexi wants me to go to this Christmas party at our middle school tonight. It will cut into the time I have to study.
You don't really want to go, do you?
No. But she is basically dragging me to it. Lexi is so annoying. I wish I could just... Do you have any plans tonight?
I'm gonna go to Sammy's choir concert. I think I might ask him out again.
Well, good luck. Definitely sounds funner than my night.
The bell rings. Transition to the Christmas party. James sits outside of a middle school building which is located on top of a hill overlooking a beautiful lake. There are many lights and music. Music is playing from the inside of the building. Lexi walks out giggling.
Oh, there you are, James. I got to tell you, this has been amazing. It feels just like old times. What are you doing out here?
I needed some air. I needed to breathe.
Lexi sits next to him and smiles.
This is my favorite spot in the whole school. I miss this place.
I don't.
Well, come on, James. You don't even know what you mean when you say that.
No, I do even know. Don't go off on some tangent about how many friends you had or how many people would say hi to you every day. You were popular, so you just don't get it. You will never get it. You will never understand what it means to not have anyone notice you or that nothing you do matters. You don't know what it means to be lonely.
You think that I never...
You always live in a world where everything is perfect, but guess what? Things are not perfect. Why don't you take off your rose-colored glasses and see the world for what it really is? Middle school sucks. The world sucks.
I don't
All
think
you ever
that-
talk about is how popular you are. But you never stop to consider that maybe you aren't.
Hey,
And why do you care so much anyways? Why is the only thing that matters to you your appearance or how many friends you have or how many likes you get on a post? Why do you have to be...
because I don't want to be lonely either. I didn't love middle school because I was popular. I loved it because I was constantly surrounded by people. Some people think that all the social structure and cliques are terrible, but I don't. I think they're exciting. Like the thrill you get from being with a group and talking about something you both enjoy or making a connection with someone. The constant gamble of whether or not you made a good impression. Socializing is the most thrilling game in the world. And when you're playing it, you know that you are never alone.
But it doesn't change.
But I don't feel that way about you or Ari or Sammy. You guys, you're not a game. You're real, genuine, and permanent. I've never had that before. And sometimes I'm scared to death about messing it up. There's no strategy or rules or tricks. It's real.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I shouldn't have lashed out. It really is beautiful out here. I've never noticed it before. It's like
the moonlight dancing upon the water, feeling your soul. It's like looking down into a world of wonder and love. all the little things adding up to create something amazing. It's like looking down into a sea of beauty, and if you fall, if you keep your head in a book your whole life, you'll never notice anything.
They both exit. Transition. Sammy and Ari enter.
Thank you so much for coming, Ari. I thought it was awesome, didn't you?
You were really good. I actually wanted to talk to you about something.
Sorry, I was coming out late. I had a lot of girls in my choir congratulating me. I always have a lot of girls who want to be my friend. Guess that's something to do with me being gay.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Wait, what did you say?
I said I have a lot of girls who are my friends. Hey, I should show you around backstage.
I have to go.
What?
I have to go.
Hey, wait! February 2012.
The main four are all sitting on the stairs by the lockers.
Have you gotten to the part with the golden harp yet?
Not yet. I just finished the chapter with the dragon.
Oh, that is where it gets so good.
I think my favorite character is...
What has happened to you two recently?
Oh, Jake showed me this new book called Legends of this Land. It's amazing.
Can you believe you didn't want to read it?
I know. I'm so glad you talked me into it.
They both giggle.
Since when do you read book recommendations to you by James?
James and Lexi go back to their conversation.
What do you suppose happened to them?
I don't know. I guess there are a lot of things that we don't know about each other. I have to get to class.
They all disperse, but Lexi stops Ari.
Ari, hey, you doing okay?
I'm so annoyed, okay? He was totally leading me on. I hate him. I can't believe that I ever liked him.
Exactly, and you should totally...
Katie told me this would happen if I moved too quickly.
Why do you do that?
What?
Always bring everything back to your sister.
I have to go.
She exits. Lexi follows her. Sammy and James enter.
Hey, maybe we can go over to your house to play video games tonight.
Are you kidding me? Last time you were at my house, you almost woke my baby sister up with your yelling.
No one knows me until they see me play Super Smash Bros.
I never even play. It isn't even mine. It's my brother's.
It must be nice having such a big family. I'm an only child. I'd love to have siblings. Do you ever feel weird being adopted?
Not really. I mean, my family spoils me, and I'm the favorite sibling. It's great.
How do you manage to be so sure of yourself and confident all the time?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Never mind.
Ari and Katie enter.
This is so nice. We never get to walk home together anymore. But now that cheer season's over, I have my evenings free.
Right.
You know, it's so cute that you have your little group of friends. It's totes adorbs.
Adorbs?
When did you get so passive-aggressive?
Ugh.
Are you okay? Did something happen at school today?
No.
Okay. Your shoes untied.
I wish that I had a brother instead.
Transition to the stairs by the lockers. Lexi and Sammy sit talking.
So, wait. You're saying that Ari had a crush on me?
Yes.
Damn.
To be fair, I don't think any of us knew you were gay.
I wonder why. I mean, I thought I was pretty obvious with it, you know? Ari must hate me.
No, she doesn't. But maybe I should give her some space.
Right. Did you really not know I was gay?
No, I did not.
The main four are all looking through and signing each other's yearbooks.
May 2012.
Man, these things are huge. My middle school only had a little clumps of paper stapled together.
They are expensive too. I almost didn't get one.
Well, then none of us would have been able to sign in at James. Oh, I'm done with yours.
She hands the yearbook she had been signing back to him.
Here's yours back, Lexi.
Lexi, it was a real pleasure getting to know you this year. Sorry. You couldn't have written more than that. I thought we were friends.
At least you did better than Sammy. He just wrote hags in all of them.
Yearbooks are stupid. I usually just get them for the theater and choir pages.
James, you know, you're not supposed to write 2 whole pages in someone's yearbook, right? I'm not going to have any room for anyone else to sign. This isn't a school assignment.
The bell rings, they all disperse. Ari stops Sammy.
Hey.
Oh, Ari. Hi.
Sammy, I like you. And I know that you can't like me, but...
I'm not gay.
What?
I'm not gay.
Why would you... How would... Huh?
I never meant for things to go this far. I really didn't. When I was in middle school, I was really shy. Nobody ever talked to me, and I talked to nobody. I felt so invisible, so lost and alone. There was this girl I liked. She kept bugging me, going on and on, asking me who I'd like. So I told her I was gay just to shut her up. But rumors started to spread, and more people found out that I was gay. And I didn't tell them that it wasn't true. I guess I wanted attention or to be noticed, or I don't know. But soon more and more people found out that I was gay. They started paying attention to me and talking to me. It was not all good attention, of course. Sometimes it was terrible. But even that is better than nobody even knowing your name. When you're so lonely. You understand, right?
What I understand is that you lied about being gay so that you could get attention.
Ari.
That is so wrong on so many levels, Sammy. How can anyone trust you after this? How can I trust you after this? It's
You don't
really
think I know
offensive.
that? You think I don't hate myself every day because of this?
That doesn't make this okay.
Wouldn't you give anything to make people see you as someone different than Katie's sister? I never wanted to lie. I really didn't. I just couldn't stop. But you were different. From the moment I met you, you were different. You're the girl I couldn't lie to.
Sammy.
Transition. Ari and Sammy exit. James and Lexi enter. James is holding a book.
I can't believe we did this.
First edition copy.
I can't believe the librarian didn't even notice us stealing it.
No one cares on the last day of school.
Look how shiny these pages are.
They both laugh.
Hey, remember when you asked me if I really enjoyed studying? Well, I don't. I mean, I don't really.
What do you mean?
My parents just have high expectations of me. They always brag about how good of a student I am. If I were anything else, I would just disappoint them.
Yeah, I get it. You know, my mom's hard on me too, but you don't have to do things just to please them.
You know, sometimes I wish I could just say, screw it. I wish I could take all this stress I feel and make it go away. Throw my textbooks on the ground, burn them, and watch the flames go up and smoke. Let go. Be free. But I could never do that.
Why not?
I don't know.
Ari and Sammy enter.
Where have you guys been all day?
Nowhere.
Hey guys, the bell's about to ring. It's the last minute of being a freshman.
Well, this has been quite the interesting school year, hasn't it?
The main four smile at each other. The bell rings.
September 2012.
Sammy and Ari stand by the lockers making out heavily. Lexi enters.
Ari?
Lexi!
It's so good to see you guys.
How was your summer? None of us really heard much from you.
It was good. How about you?
James enters.
Hey guys, good news. My advisor says I can take chemistry this year.
Oh, that sounds super fun.
He kisses
still
Ari on the
can't
forehead.
I still can't believe you lied about being gay. I mean, seriously, who does that?
He has been giving Ari and I a hard time this entire summer.
You were not with them this summer. I could barely get a sentence out without
Ari and Sammy start making out again.
that.
The bell rings. They all disperse. Transition to outside Ari's apartment. Katie is sitting on the porch smoking. James enters.
Hey, Katie. Is Ari around? I think I left my textbook in her room last week.
She's having a sleepover and she doesn't want anyone bothering her.
I really need that book. I lost too much time already.
Wow, Ari was right. You are anxious.
Ari doesn't understand.
You know, I used to be like you, studying for hours on end and thinking my life was over with every A-. After a while, you kind of start to realize that there's more to life than studying. It's more important to let go and be free.
Really? You know, you're pretty cool. I mean, you're not as annoying as Ari says.
You are too.
Transition to a sleepover in Ari's house. Katie and James exit. Ari and Lexi enter.
So, how good of a kisser is Sammy?
Would you stop asking me that? His lips are really squishy.
I'm so proud of you guys for being together. I knew you would eventually.
I kind of wish that we would have a sleepover at your house so Katie didn't have to bother us so much.
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
Things are not going great at home right now.
What happened?
I don't really want to talk about it. The important thing is that I have you guys. I have my friends, and that's all that matters.
Okay. Want to watch Mean Girls for the 15th time?
You know me so well.
October 2012.
The main four are sitting on the stairs by the lockers. Ari and Sammy are cuddling.
I like your face.
I like your eyes.
I like your hair.
Can you guys stop being gross for like 5 seconds? I'm trying to study.
What are you studying for, James?
I have an important test for the honors program I have to take in December. If I don't pass...
Does this mean you won't be at the Halloween party tonight?
No, I'll be there. It's just...
Oh yeah, that party. I'm so excited. I hope there are those cupcakes again. Those were so good.
Or watermelon.
Transition to Ari's house. Ari is sitting alone on her bed, surrounded by tissues. She is on the phone.
And I'm really sorry that I can't come. I know, I'm upset too. No, you don't have to bring me anything up. I'll see you later. Okay? Bye, Lexi.
She sneezes. A knock on the door. Katie enters carrying a bowl.
Dad made some soup. Hey, I'm really sorry you couldn't go to that Halloween party. I know you and your friends had a lot of fun last year.
Hey, it's fine. Thank you.
Well, I'll just leave.
She exits, closing the door behind her.
Bye.
Ari begins to eat a couple spoonfuls of soup, but then hears a tap at her window. She ignores it and keeps eating, but there is another tap, this time louder. Groaning, Ari puts her soup down and walks to the window. She opens it. Sammy reveals himself from the other side. He is carrying a plastic container.
What soft light from yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Ariana is the sun.
Ari laughs and pulls him into her room.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at the party.
Oh, I'll go back in a minute. The party's only a few blocks down from here. I really wanted to see you. I brought watermelon.
You shouldn't be here. I'm sick. I don't want to get you sick too.
Cough, cough. I guess I've already gotten sick too.
Have you?
So I guess you have to kiss me.
Yes, you do.
They are about to kiss but are interrupted.
Ari! Ari!
Who is that?
It sounds like James.
Really loud banging at the window.
Ari!
Hide!
Huh?
Hide!
Hey,
She shoves Sammy into her closet.
Oh, thank God. I thought this might be Katie's room.
He climbs in uninvited.
What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be at the party?
I need to use your computer.
What?
I need to use your computer. Where do you keep it?
He looks under her
Hey.
bed.
Oh, and do you happen to have a graphing calculator too? I could really use that too.
James!
And if I could access my psychology textbook online, I can get a full half hour of studying done before Lexi realizes I'm not there.
James! You're gonna stop right now and tell me what's going on.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on is I've just wasted 3 hours of my life when I could have been studying, and your house is closest to the party. So it's the only place I can study. Now, where's your computer?
James, you're acting crazy. Can you just calm down for like 2 minutes?
Oh, hi, Sammy. Yeah, you guys can have your little disease-transferring love affair later. I really need to study.
listen, James, you really need to calm down.
Hey guys. When I realized that you both abandoned me, I knew there was only one place you could have gone. Oh, watermelon.
She starts eating the watermelon uninvited.
Listen, James, I understand that you're stressed about this test coming up. Truly, I do. But do you really think that the best option for you is to study at 11 p.m. on Halloween night in the middle of a sick girl's bedroom?
Oh, you just want to get laid tonight.
Hey, I did not ask for this mass takeover of my room, okay? I was just eating soup.
Wait, James came all the way up here to study?
Yeah, can you believe it?
I'm just trying to relax.
None of you understand.
You are going to do fine on the test.
Guys,
There are more important things in life than studying, James.
You're 100% ready for this test.
Can you all just take the...
If I don't study, I will fail.
Please, can you
And
leave?
if I fail, no one will like me.
Everybody, shut up. Now listen, I want everyone to get out of my room right now. I am sick. You got that? Sick. Now, please just exit out the window. There's a bush at the bottom to catch your fall, and I will see you all at school on Monday.
I like you. And so does Ari, and so does Sammy. Maybe you should allow your test to not be perfect.
What do you mean?
Perfection is unattainable. But we're here, and you're here, and it's Halloween night. Can we just all be friends? Can you do something that will make you happy now? Maybe it's okay if you fail.
Maybe you're right.
Okay, well, that was sweet, but this is my room, and can we all just...
Maybe we should go back to the party.
Yeah.
Agreed.
They begin to leave, but as they do, Ari stops them.
Wait. My parents just got me the full set of limited edition Harry Potter DVDs. Maybe you guys can stay here. I was thinking that we could start with the Sorcerer's Stone and see how far we get. We can make popcorn and we have plenty of watermelon.
Let's do it.
They all crowd on Ari's bed as Ari puts the DVD in.
I really love you guys.
We love you too, Lexi.
You guys are all gonna get so sick tomorrow.
December 2012.
Ari and Sammy are sitting on the steps cuddling.
You're really pretty.
Not as pretty as Katie.
What do you mean?
Katie's so smart and beautiful and popular. If you met her before you met me, I bet you'd have fallen in love with her.
But I'm not dating Katie. I'm in love with you.
Right.
Yesterday, I was talking to some old friends from middle school. There was this kid I know that has been constantly harassed and bullied for being gay.
Sammy,
I'm no better than those bullies.
that's not true.
Isn't it?
Lexi enters. She is frantic, frazzled, and upset.
Hey, Ari, I was wondering if I could talk to you alone.
Sure. I'll see you after school.
They kiss. Sammy exits.
What's up?
I don't know where to start. I remember when I told you that things were going hard for me at home.
Yes?
It's because my parents, they got divorced last summer.
Really?
My mom, she walked out on us, and my dad woke me up in the middle of the night to tell me.
Seriously?
I have not been doing well this whole semester, and today
Lexi, what's wrong?
I was.
Her phone buzzes. She looks at it.
Oh, it's from James. He got the results back from his test.
Did he say what they were?
No, we should go make sure he's okay.
We can worry about that later.
Oh, you saw how stressed he was.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Transition to James's house. Lexi, Sammy, and Ari are there.
Gonna ask you guys to come over.
We want to know
I'm
what the
fine.
results were to your test.
Yeah, you can't just freak us out for months and then not tell us what happened.
Nothing happened. Can you guys leave? I have some things I need to get done.
Is this weed? Are you high?
Can you all just leave me alone?
What did you get on the test?
Did you fail it?
I got 100%.
March
got 100.
2013. That was the worst movie adaptation ever.
I know, right? The worst was how they got rid of all the action for the romance subplot.
I know, right? I mean, who wants to watch a story about a bunch of teenagers having high school drama?
They both laugh some more.
Hey, you doing okay? You have not really been yourself lately.
I'm fine.
Are you still smoking weed?
I'm fine.
Well, if you say you're fine, then I believe you. I guess I've just been paranoid lately. I've been having these really bad nightmares. Sometimes it gets so bad that I have to wake up and pinch myself just to make it go away.
Lexi, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Well, if you say you're fine, Lexi, then I believe you. I'll see you later.
He exits. Sammy enters, stressed.
Hey, Lexi.
Sammy, what's wrong?
Did you know anything about this?
About what?
No one has been talking to me all day.
What? Why?
I guess someone started some terrible rumor about me and what I did in middle school.
I can't
They have
believe.
gotten way out of control. I have no idea who started them. Everyone is calling me a pervert or a homophobe. I don't know what to do.
Sammy, I'm so sorry.
And I deserve it. I deserve it.
What do you mean? No one deserves this.
All of the things that people are saying, it's all true.
Sammy.
He exits.
May 2013.
The main four are at Katie's graduation.
Well, I, for one, thought that was extremely boring. Sorry I dragged you to this. I hated watching all those long, boring speeches.
The speeches were fine. The worst part was watching all the people we didn't know walking on stage and smiling.
I hope it's not as long and tedious when it's our turn.
Better go find Katie. My parents are going to want to take tons of pictures.
I'm going to go see if they have any more snacks.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice to see you again.
what are you talking about? I've seen you every day this week.
You know what I mean.
It's not been that bad.
You realize this is the first time in weeks I haven't seen you high? And I don't think it's just weed anymore either. That wasn't just medicine I saw fall out of your locker the other day, was it? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Just pull yourself together, okay?
You're a hypocrite.
What?
Don't you think I haven't noticed you wearing long sleeve shirts in 90-degree weather? It hasn't just been little pinches to take away the nightmares anymore, has it?
Promise you won't tell.
I won't if you won't.
Okay.
Okay?
Transition to Ari and Katie.
Mom was getting so crazy with the pictures. I don't think it's natural for someone to smile that much.
My cheeks hurt so much.
They both laugh some more beat.
You gonna miss me when you leave for college?
Of course, girl. Hey, you're really
Not as
awesome.
good as you. Everyone only thinks of me as your sister. Without you, I'm nothing.
You know, when I was little, all I wanted was a little sister. And when you were born, I was so excited. I was jumping off the walls, but I was young, so I couldn't pronounce Ariana. And that's why we've always called you Ari. You know, I've always wanted to protect you as a sister, but maybe now we can be friends too?
I think we can.
Transition, the main four are on stage.
Hey, it seems like everyone's headed out, so I think we should too.
Agreed. Oh, we should all get ice cream. I think we need it after this year.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
They all walk off laughing and bonding and acting like friends.
September 2013.
Lexi and Sammy enter.
Hey, Lexi.
Sammy, hey, how was your summer? Oh, where were you during lunch today? I showed up at the stairs by the lockers and no one was there.
Oh, Ari and I went out to lunch. I thought she told you. But hey, it's good to see you again. I was actually looking for you because I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah, what's up?
The rumors have gotten way out of control, and I don't know what to do.
Sammy, listen, there's something you should know about that.
And Ari says that she loves me, but how do I know if she's telling the truth, you know? Like, maybe she'll break up with me.
Sammy.
And I'm like, maybe she's telling the truth, but the only reason why she's dating me is because she doesn't know about my flaws, and once she does know, she'll break up with me, you know?
She is not going to.
I tried to kill myself over the summer.
What?
My parents and siblings were gone for the day. Some people I didn't even know sent me some really terrible messages.
Sammy, you shouldn't believe things like that.
I have to.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because I was so pathetic. I had to lie about being gay just so I could get attention. There, is that what you wanted to hear?
Sammy, you really need to forgive yourself for that.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, Lexi, but that's the one thing I could never do.
Transition. Ari and Katie are on different sides of the stage talking on the phone.
Hey,
Hi, Katie.
can we talk?
Now's actually not a good time. I'm meeting with my friend James. And
Oh, okay, you're fine. I'll just hang up.
Hang on. I have a bit of time. Talk to me.
College has been really hard. I don't have any friends and I'm doing terrible in all my classes.
Why are you calling me about this?
I didn't know what else to talk to. Mom and Dad would not listen to something like this. I'm so lonely and I don't know what to do.
But you're Katie.
What is that supposed to mean?
You aren't supposed to say those things because you're Katie. You're supposed to get up, brush yourself off, and move forward with confidence like you always do.
Ari.
And I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
October 2013.
The maid for all at the annual Halloween party.
I don't know why we came to this thing again. I can't go anywhere without people giving me dirty looks.
Sammy, no one is looking at you. Stop being overdramatic.
I didn't have to come, you know. I could have driven up here myself.
It's not safe to be out alone tonight. Remember what happened to that girl in the class above us last year?
I know.
I just wanted to make sure you were safe. Guys can be really dangerous.
Well, girls can be dangerous too, can't they?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
You guys need to lighten up. This is a party. Live in the moment and embrace the sun.
Everyone is uncomfortable.
I'm going to hide in the bathroom. See you after the party.
They all disperse, but Ari stops James.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Ari.
listen, I was wondering, do you have any weed?
Really?
It's not been a great week for me.
Okay, follow me.
Transition to later in the party. Ari and James sit together on the floor. They are high and smoking.
Katie is so annoying. All she does is call my parents and complain to them for hours about her petty problems. James!
Oh yeah, that's so annoying.
What are you on right now?
A lot of things.
You know what would be funny?
What?
If there was an elephant who stretched his trunk out really far and touched the moon. His trunk would be super long.
That would be funny.
Or we could take all of these cups and stack them all the way to the moon.
Oh, you know what else would be funny? You want
What?
the first time I had weed, I got it from Katie.
What?
I went to your place to get a textbook and you were busy. She was on the front porch and we bonded.
Okay. Can't say that I'm surprised. Katie's so perfect, it only takes people a few minutes to fall in love with her. How am I supposed to compete with that my own friends like her more than me?
Oh, I didn't say that.
My parents want Katie to be an only child. They wish I wasn't born.
That's not true. Look, your parents love you.
Sometimes I wish I didn't have a sister.
Long pause.
Look, my parents didn't even care when I got 100% on my test. They always praised me for every good grade I ever got, but this time they didn't care. You know I don't like this. I don't like myself like this. I hate who I'm becoming.
Why don't you stop?
I'd stop if I were able.
They sit in silence for a long time.
You know? Maybe paper plates would be better to use to make a stack to the moon.
Yeah.
December 2013.
Sammy and Lexi are on stage. Sammy is staring down at Lexi's arm.
How long has this been going on?
I don't know, about a year, I guess.
Does anyone else know?
Just James, but he isn't always the most helpful person in the world.
This is serious. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Because it's just, you're my best friend. I never could stand to lose you.
Don't say those things to me, Sammy. It's not worth it.
You are. And I really need my friends right now. Can you promise me that you will be here?
I promise.
Sammy begins to exit.
Sammy,
Yeah?
nothing. Never mind.
James enters.
Guys,
James, what's up?
Ari just texted me. She said to meet by the stairs by the lockers immediately. It's an emergency.
Transition to the stairs by the lockers. Ari is sitting on them in a daze.
Ari, what happened? What's wrong?
You guys won't see me for the next week. My parents and I are taking a trip to Washington.
What? Why?
This kind of thing wasn't supposed to happen. Not to her, never to her.
What do you mean?
Did something happen to your sister?
She wasn't supposed to.
Ari, can you just tell us what happened?
Katie's dead.
Scott.
February 2014.
I don't know what you're expecting from me.
I'm expecting you to feel something. Anything.
What do you want me to be feeling?
I don't know. Maybe like your sister just died. Don't you think you're taking this all a little too well?
Why do you care so much?
I don't know.
Why don't you go back to your weed or whatever it is that you're doing these days?
You know what? Whatever. Excuse me for trying to be a good friend.
Ari is alone. A moment of sadness. Sammy enters.
Ari, hey.
Hey,
How are you holding up?
I don't know. I mean, yesterday morning I went into Katie's room and everything was exactly the same. Her bed was made and her posters were on the wall like nothing had changed. How about you? No, the rumors have gotten pretty bad.
That's not important.
Of course it is. If I can do
I'm not
anything
worth it.
else-
What do you think you're gonna do with Katie's old room?
I don't know. My parents and I ended up clearing it out yesterday and now it's just empty. It was really weird to see it like that. You know, I mean, how do you
fill an empty room? Everyone in the school hates me now. All the things that they call me are just terrible. I carry staring and whispers with me wherever I go. There is so much baggage around me. And you don't deserve to be near anything like that.
I don't care about any of that.
But I care about you. And I love you too much to force this on you. I love you too much to cause you so much pain. I love you too much to let you be with someone like me.
What those people are saying, it's not real. It's not true.
But it is. I am the boy who lied about being gay. I am arrogant. I am selfish. They're all right. And you should fill that room with something beautiful.
He kisses the top of her head.
Are you really doing this? Now?
I am, and I'm sorry.
May 2014.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You need to calm down.
Calm down. I don't even know the name of half of that stuff. Where did you get it? The back alley of some sketchy street downtown?
Alexi,
If you got caught, you could have been expelled. You can ingest whatever crazy thing you want in your own time, but keep it away from school. Keep it away from me.
you don't understand.
Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? I am barely keeping it together. It doesn't help that my friend is now some crazy drug addict.
Don't you know me at all?
No, I don't. I don't know who the person I'm talking to right now is, but it is not my friend.
Transition to Ari's house. She and Lexi are finishing watching Frozen.
That movie only gets better after the 30th viewing.
I know, right?
Did you know that James bought me 3 bins of cookies today?
I know he can be a little obsessive, but he's just trying to help. We all are.
I know, I wish everyone would just leave me alone.
It's okay to rely on your friends for help sometimes.
I don't need that kind of help.
You've changed.
We all change. People change every day. You're not exactly the middle school golden girl anymore.
Well, have I changed towards you? Well, regardless, you're still my friend, and I will do whatever I can to be there for you.
I don't need anyone to be there for me.
Why not?
You just back off of me for a few seconds.
Hurry.
You know, I don't always need you babying me, Katie.
Transition. Lexi and Sammy are sitting by the stairs by the lockers.
I'm sorry you and Ari broke up.
Me too, but it's what needed to happen.
How are the rumors?
They haven't really stopped, but it's fine. I used to hold a lot of resentment for the person who started them, but I'm not forgiving them. At least I have my friends, and that's all that matters, right?
Do you know when Ari will be back at school.
I have no idea.
I really miss the four of us together.
Me too. Remember when we had that pizza eating contest and you stuffed 4 slices in your mouth at once and then threw them all over James's science project?
Or when we went to that roller coaster and you were so scared that you were clinging to Ari's hand and closing your eyes the whole time.
Hey, that thing was 1,000 feet tall. Oh, and also there was that time when your mom was attempting to drive us to the movies and we got lost and ended up in Idaho.
I don't really want to talk about my mom right now.
Why not?
She has done some stuff to me recently. I don't really want to talk about it.
Well, whatever it is, you can forgive her. I mean, I forgave the person who started those rumors.
That's not the same thing.
Why shouldn't it be?
It's just not, okay?
Why?
I don't know.
Lexi, if I can forgive the person who started those rumors,
Because I was the one who started them.
What?
I never meant for things to go this far. I really didn't. There was one day I was talking to my old middle school friends about how you and Ari got together. It was just an offhand comment. I didn't know how large of an effect it would have. When you told me about all the rumors going around, I felt really guilty. I wanted to tell you as soon as you told me, but I didn't.
Why didn't you?
You're the only one of my friends who will talk to me anymore. And when everything happened, I was the one you turned to. You respected me and listened to me. I don't know if I was lonely or what, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you the truth. I hated seeing you go through all that. But watching you confide in me was better than having no one to talk to at all. I was just so lost and lonely. You understand, right?
What I understand is that you lied to me. You told me you were my friend.
You think that's not true? You don't think I hate myself every day because of this. I never meant for any of this to happen, but that's why I'm telling you now. You're not someone I can lie to. Sammy, come on, talk to me. You told me you were willing to forgive the person who started those rumors. Sammy, look at me. Sammy, I need you, please.
What does it matter, Lexi, whether I forgive you or not? I mean, we're only gonna be here for another year, and after that, we'll probably never see each other again anyway.
Lexi is hurt. Pause. Sammy begins to slowly walk off.
Were the rumors really that bad? Or do you just love the attention?
Sammy pauses, then exits. Transition. Lexi is on the stairs by the lockers alone.
Hey guys, how was your day today?
She moves
My
down.
day was just awesome, Lexi. My days are always awesome because I'm awesome. My choir gives me all the solos because I'm so awesome. Did I mention I'm awesome? Well, my sister says that you should always think your day is good because my sister is always right about everything. I have just been studying all day because that's all I ever do. Study, study, study. My pencil burns holes through the paper. Well, that's all good to hear, you guys. I'm glad you could all be here to support and care about me. This is why I need the company of other people. This is why I hate being alone. Do you have any idea the things that can happen to a person when they are alone? I am right here. I am right here. So where are you?
October 2014.
Ari sits alone at the Halloween party. Sammy, James, and Lexi enter.
Hey, Ari, listen, I think we need to get James home.
We found her passed out in the bathroom a few minutes ago.
You guys are overreacting. I was fine.
Listen, James, we really need to talk. This is getting out of hand.
What I don't understand is that you know perfectly well what the rest of us are going through, and yet you refuse to be with us. Why don't you just stop?
I want to, okay? I'm trying. It's not that easy. You just don't get it.
Give me a break. Poor James. His life must suck so bad because he got a perfect score on a test he took. Try being me this past year. You're not fooling anybody. You could have stopped a long time ago, but you're weak and selfish.
Hey, I'm not the one
Okay,
living
what Ari
my
means
dead.
to say is that we just want to be honest with yourself and what you want.
You're one to lecture me on honesty.
Oh, so we're going there. Fine, we'll go there. You want honesty? I'll give you honesty. You have the most cushy and spoiled life, and yet that's still not enough for you. Why? Because mommy and daddy won't pat you on the back anymore. Newsflash, that is never going to change no matter how many drugs you take.
Can you please just calm down?
Oh, save your breath, Lexi. This friend group died a long time ago.
Sammy, hey.
Ari, your sister is dead. What? No one else is going to say it. She is dead, Ari. And you were so trapped in her shadow while she was alive that I think that part of you is glad she's gone. What? I thought you all wanted honesty. Didn't you want honesty? After all, we're friends here, right? We're all friends here, right? Well, you know what I think? I think that one day, you are all going to discover how much of a loser I am too. And when you do, you'll leave me in a second.
He exits. Long and uncomfortable pause.
I should go talk to him.
No, I'll go talk to him. You stay here with Lexi.
I'm really sorry about...
I needed to hear it. Been a real bitch this past year, haven't I?
You lost your sister. Nobody could blame you for that. But I'm sorry too. I should have been there for you. You know, it's not true what he said. You are so much more than just Katie's sister.
What if that's who I wanted to be? Katie was so pretty and so perfect, but she was also really kind. All my life, I wanted to be just like that. I talked to her on the phone a couple months before she died.
Really?
She was telling me how hard college was. She said she needed my help, and I hung up on her. I was just really uncomfortable, and I didn't know how to handle the situation. I mean, I used to sit behind Katie on the bus and wonder how anyone could be that confident. She is the one that taught me to be strong, and if she's not strong, then who is? And now she's dead, and it's my fault. My sister is dead because of me.
Ari, don't say that. What happened to Katie was terrible, but it's not your fault. Do you hear me? It is not your fault.
They hug each other. Transition to James and Sammy. Sammy sits alone. James enters.
I didn't mean what I said back there.
I know. Listen, I shouldn't have brought up the whole gay thing, but you don't know what it's like having your entire life's purpose be over. You don't know what it feels like to, you don't know what it feels like to feel like you're just a hopeless soul trapped in an abyss of nothing. Like, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, nothing matters. You don't know how it feels to have your entire sense of life drain out of you. You don't know how it feels to...
It probably feels something like being yelled and screamed and beaten as a toddler and being told how worthless you were every day.
What are you talking about?
I don't remember much about my birth father, but his words still haunt me. And there were times I believed it.
I'm sorry, Sammy. I didn't know.
Yeah, no one did. I should just kill myself. It would make everything better.
Sammy, don't say that.
Why not?
You can't possibly believe that. You can't possibly believe that the world would be better off with you dead.
No, James. I don't believe that. If I were to die tomorrow, the world would carry on as if nothing happened. There'd be no change for the better or worse. It'd be like nothing. It'd be like throwing away trash on the edge of the sidewalk. That's how insignificant I am, James. I'm worthless. I'm nobody. I'm a mistake. I shouldn't even exist. I'm a parasite to everyone who meets me. I'm just a loser that nobody likes.
No, you're not. Don't say that. Don't you dare say that. You have so many friends who love and care about you, and you know it. So don't you say those things. Don't you dare say those things to me.
You were right, James. There is no purpose and no point to any of this. The world is just a speck in a grand universe, and we are all insignificantly clinging to it.
But you're Sammy.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're not supposed to cry because you're Sammy. You're supposed to get up, brush yourself off, and move forward with the resilience like you always do. You're supposed to be strong because you're Sammy. You're not supposed to say the same things I tell myself every day. I used to sit behind you during your lunch and wonder how anyone could be that free. You're the one who taught me to be strong. If you're not strong, then who is?
James, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
And you don't think I hate myself too? And I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Not if you're going to leave me.
I'm so sorry, James. I didn't know.
He gives him a hug.
December 2014.
Ari and James are sitting on the stairs by the lockers together.
Do you know where Sammy and Lexi are?
Lexi is meeting with someone in the post-grad center. I don't know where Sammy is. Are you doing okay?
James, I'm fine. I'm sorry, I just don't know why you're worried about me all the time.
I don't know.
I know that you want to help, but I'm going through a lot of things right now, things that you can't possibly understand.
Maybe I can.
No, you can't.
I had a brother.
What?
I don't remember much about him. He died when I was 5.
Well, how come you never told me?
It's not really something I love to discuss.
How much older than you was he?
He was younger than me. When I was little, all I wanted was a little brother. I was so excited when he was born. I was jumping off the walls. My mom said that there was one time I started crying because he had left to go to the bathroom. When he died, I was too little to really comprehend what happened. But I did notice how my parents acted. They became very dazed and distracted. They barely paid any attention to me. I was so young and I felt so lost and alone.
For how long?
Until I could learn to read and write. They praised me, told everyone how good a student I was. I'm really scared. Like really, really scared. I don't know what to do. Did you know I can't even go a single morning without taking something anymore? I feel like my own mind is turning against me, like I'm a puppet being controlled and it's never going to end. I don't see how you could be friends with me. I'm pathetic.
You're not.
Transition. Sammy is on stage, visibly upset. Lexi enters.
Annie, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I have to get to class, so...
You don't really look okay. Maybe we can sit down and...
Why don't you just tell the whole school about it? You're good at that.
I don't know how many times I have to apologize for that.
That's not enough.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you.
Then why?
Why what?
Why can't you look me in the eyes anymore?
Because you did the same exact thing I did. You made an offhand comment that started a huge rumor and benefited from the consequences, just like me.
Sammy.
But you're better than that, Lexi. You're not weak like I am. So why did you do it? Why did you do it? I'm so sorry, Lexi.
They sit down. Sammy calms down.
Can I ask you something, Lexi?
Yeah?
Why do you...
Looks and motions to Lexi's arm.
It all started the summer between our freshman and sophomore year when my parents got divorced.
Your parents got divorced?
Yeah, but there's a little more to it than that. I woke up in the middle of the night having these really terrible nightmares. Blood, pain, screaming. I don't know where they came from, but they kept getting worse and worse. That's when I started to, to take away the pain. Eventually, I told my dad about it. My parents fought all that night. I was really scared because they never fought. The next morning, my dad woke me up to tell me my mom had left us. He didn't tell me why.
Lexi, did she hurt you?
I don't know. But what I do know is that the nightmares started to get worse. I could barely sleep at night. It was the worst summer of my life. And when I got back to school, I was so sad and lonely. And then I saw you guys. And I saw your bright and smiling faces. I knew that the world couldn't be that bad if there were people like you in it.
Why didn't you tell any of us what was going on?
Well, I did try to tell Ari, but we got distracted.
What could have possibly distracted you?
It was the same day that James got the results back on his test.
Oh.
Things are going so terribly at home, and you guys were one of the only happy parts of my life, and when you started fading away, I couldn't handle it. That's why
You let the rumor spread. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm adopted. When I was little, I went through a lot of trauma before my parents found me. I used to have nightmares too. Maybe these moments in our past don't have to define us.
maybe you're right.
4 years ago.
Lexi walks on carrying 2 cups. James, carrying a handful of books, nudges her, causing one of her drinks to fall.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. That one was for my friend, but she didn't compliment me on my outfit, so she can wait a bit while I grab another one.
Right. It's Lexi, right?
Yep. And you're James? The school nerd isn't always as invisible as they think. Can't believe middle school is ending. So weird.
Yeah.
What high school are you going to?
Oh, it's a school in the next town over. Not a lot of people have heard of it. It's called Crestmont.
No way! That's where I'm going!
Really?
Oh, there's my friend. I have to get him to sign my yearbook. Hey, I guess I'll see you later.
Yeah, I guess you will.
March 2015.
Lexi and James are sitting by a campfire.
We sure have come a long way, haven't we?
Yep, we sure have.
Is it really that annoying in middle school?
Only to the extent that people wouldn't hear a siren over your talking.
Oh, hey, at least my backpack wasn't so heavy I would gain 50 pounds every time I put it on.
Both laugh.
Where are Sammy and Ari? I thought they were supposed to be bringing the sandwiches.
I don't know, but I'm kind of annoyed that they're not here yet.
Do you think they'd still be dating if Katie hadn't died?
That's kind of random.
Yeah, it's just, I know I gave them a lot of grief while they were together, but the truth is I loved seeing them so cutesy.
Me too. But nothing we could have done.
Right.
Are you high?
No, I haven't done anything for a couple days.
Really? Do you think you're gonna stop?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it will ever stop completely, but I can try.
Right. I've started seeing a therapist recently. You know, it's really helped a lot with my mom.
Have you stopped? You know?
I don't think I'll ever be able to stop completely, but I'm trying.
They smile at each other. Ari and Sammy enter.
Hey guys.
There you are. Where were you?
Do you have food?
I'm sorry we were late, but Ari and I found something out on the drive here, and,
Then we got into drama school.
They all run excitedly over.
Good job, man, but seriously, do you have the food?
Sammy ruffles up James's hair, and they all laugh and tease each other. Transition. It is later. James and Lexi are roasting marshmallows. Sammy and Ari are playing a game.
oh, come on. You have to tell me. I did everything you told me to.
Okay. If it was a choice between that and eating 5,000 scorpions, I'd probably choose our science teacher in the bathroom stall.
If I knew that while we were dating, I would have shaved my head.
Your turn.
Ask me.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to fit all 6 of these marshmallows in your mouth at once.
It's like you think I can't do it.
He stuffs all of them in his mouth. They both laugh hysterically. Marshmallows escape from his mouth.
I can't believe I ever wanted to kiss that mouth.
They laugh harder. Sammy spits out the marshmallows. Short pause.
You know, before I met you, I was really shy and unsure of myself, but you showed me how to feel confident and free. You bring out the best in others. Make people feel happy when they're around you.
You're right. I'm really good at that.
Hey, you losers. I have a scary story to tell you all. Once upon a time, in these very woods, there lived a small boy who lived with his family. One day, he decided to venture off into the woods by himself. He found many friendly creatures that helped him, but gradually, he went deeper and deeper into the woods. He became lost, and he didn't know where he was going. He had heard many stories of the dangers of these woods, but he never realized how scary it was until he was there all alone. But he continued to push on despite the fact that he did not know where he was going. Despite the fact that he almost lost his face, he kept going. And then he heard footsteps slowly creeping up behind him. And suddenly, he was attacked!
Oh,
Okay, they all start laughing and bonding.
May 2015.
We are all so proud of our graduates of Crestmont High School 2015. Now that our valedictorians are done with their speeches, we will call each of you up to receive your diploma.
So, we're really doing this then.
Yeah, we really are doing this.
Do you think we were able to tell a good story?
Yes, we were.
Do you think we'll remember this? All of this?
Yes, we will. Every tiny second of it. Forever.
Lexi Williams.
You know, it's funny how things can change in the blink of an eye. One moment, you're going about your life, and the next moment, you don't know what to do because you're so lost. But that doesn't matter because friends are there to help you and to bring joy into your life. It's so funny how the real people you care about can put a smile on your face no matter what happens. They have a way of making even the worst experiences something memorable. And when you are with the people you really care about, the rest of the world and the people in it just fall away. You know, it's funny how the most miserable places in the world can be turned into something beautiful when you are there with the right people. Forever.
James Swanson.
There is absolutely no doubt about it. The world is a terrifying and scary place. We are all walking in darkness, and the scariest part is that there is no rule book or list of instructions you have to follow. Real life is a lot more messy and complicated than that. It's so easy to just hide away in fear and not take the next step, but you have to. You have to keep going because you can either spend your time just going through the motions aimlessly, or you can be brave and take a leap of faith. But still, every now and then I wonder, did I do it right? Then I look around me. I think I did. Forever.
Ariana Campbell.
The world is full of people who come and go and disappear constantly. Life is a solo journey with a lot of visitors, and you have no idea when someone's going to leave you and when they're going to walk away. You never really know how much time you're going to have with another person. But that's why you have to embrace every little moment that you have. And you shouldn't be afraid to get close to people because every person on your journey will help you to become the person you want to be. While I can't honestly say that I have stayed in touch with all of my friends over the years, I know that each of them has taught me something valuable about myself, and for that, I am forever grateful. And you know what? No matter what happens, I think I'll be okay. Actually, I know I will be. You know why? Because I'm Ari Campbell. Forever.
Sammy Robinson.
One of the most true parts of life is that we know our own flaws, shortcomings, and complexities perfectly. But we don't know the complexities of others. And the first time you meet other people, they seem so flat and one-dimensional. We are so quick to put labels on them. We do it all the time and we don't even realize. We think that we can know who people are just based off of one glance. But the truth is that all of the depth and complexity we see within ourselves is also there with other people. But as we take time to honestly and genuinely know someone, we realize that life doesn't have any one-dimensional characters. Forever.
The main four have formed a circle with their hands holding facing the audience. The lights slowly fade down on them.